This year, for the first time ever, I've been randomly choosing my selections for 25 Days of Suggestions using a random name picker website. So that means that cases like this are going to happen. Cases where we review Mcqueens back to back. Guys, we're on day 8 of 25 Days of Suggestions, and I've already reviewed 3 Mcqueens. Well, this Mcqueen would be that third Mcqueen. Anyway, guys, welcome back to yet another review, and to day 8 of 25 Days of Suggestions. We're already 8 days in here. Today we're going to be taking a look at Cupcake Mcqueen, suggested by Bliskova Vidya. Thank you so much for your suggestion, as always, and I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. So the funny thing about this Mcqueen is we sort of already reviewed him for 25 Days of Suggestions, because under this plastic accessory piece, he's actually just a regular Rusty's Mcqueen, who I reviewed for day 2. This Rusty's Mcqueen, this is his made in Thailand variant. Now this Mcqueen, of course, appeared at the beginning of Cars 3. Bobby Swift and his pitties shoot some whipped cream all over Mcqueen and put confetti all over him and say, "Congratulations, Cupcake," after he wins a race. Not a car I was expecting to get. It was one of the first cars I ever showed, actually the first car I ever showed in my Cars That Should Be Made series, and I was really surprised to see it get a release, especially so soon after the release of Cars 3 in 2020's mainline in the Funny Flashback series. It was a really welcome surprise, though, very pleasant surprise, and it ended up being one of my favorite cars released this year, which is funny because it's just a regular old Rusty's Mcqueen underneath this unique accessory piece. But we'll take a closer look at him in just a minute. Up first, you know what time it is. It's time to open up a day here in the Mini Racers Advent Calendar. Today is day 8, wherever that may be. There we go. Looks like it's probably going to be more track pieces, just judging by the shape of the box. It's the same size as day 2 and day 4, both of which also had track pieces. I'd assume we'll be getting some straight tracks today, hopefully. Of course, yesterday we got a flag to plug into the track, and now we have more than one car to drive on it. So let's see here. I could open this up without knocking over the calendar. Yep, there we go. We got some track pieces, some road pieces. Got 2 in there, as per usual. 2 straight tracks for the first time. I really like that they give you 2 road pieces at once, because it really makes you feel like you're expanding the track. Alright, so I've put these 2 in between the 2 circle pieces on either side, and it's really expanded the track a whole lot just for adding 2 pieces. I really like the fact that you have a sense of growth with the racetrack as you go on. We started off with just these 2 pieces, then we completed the circle. Now it's an oval, and by the end, it should be looking something like that. Of course, looks like we have 2 more curves to get and 2 more straight pieces. I'm pretty sure that's it, yeah, because there are 10 track pieces in total, and we have 6 so far. Of course, there are a bunch of different ways you can configure it. Once you have all the track pieces, there are a bunch of ways I could configure it now, but I like having that closed oval. But we're going to move that out of the way and hopefully not knock anything off of the track, and move on to today's review of Cupcake Mcqueen. As I already said earlier, what's really special about this Mcqueen is the unique Cupcake accessory piece that fits over him. It fits over any one of the Cars 3 Mcqueen model. Of course, this the car came with a made in Thailand Rusty's Mcqueen, but it fits just fine on one made in China. In my original review, when I first got this guy earlier in the year, I tested him out with a bunch of other Cars 3 Mcqueens, and just a bunch of Mcqueens in general, and yeah, it's made to perfectly fit over that Cars 3 Mcqueen mold. So if you want to do like a Cupcake Fabulous Mcqueen, you can. Cupcake Primer Mcqueen. I think I put it on some custom cars. It's really cool, and it works well with any Mcqueen of that model, because it doesn't have like Mcqueen's details on it. It's just this the whipped cream or icing or whatever it is with the confetti on top and a frown. I didn't expect that when I first got this Mcqueen. I thought this was all molded on, but it definitely makes sense that it's an accessory piece, and it's just such an impressive piece. The frown is molded on to the car, so you just have your regular Mcqueen down there. Again, nothing really too special with this Mcqueen, and I just reviewed the Rusty's Mcqueen only a few days ago, so I'll just very briefly go over the details of this guy. Again, since this is the Made in Thailand variant, we have a bit of a difference in color. He also has the eye plate. Got Rusty's written there, lightning bolts on either side. Got piston cup, octane gain, RPM, revolting, and clutch aid. Got the 95 on the side, Lightning McQueen signature up on the roof there, Rusty's logo on the back there by the gas cap, on the spoiler, and on the back of the car itself. His 95 is on top of the backlight here. Now in Cars 3, the regular Cars 3 Mcqueen design has his 95 underneath the headlight because it's no longer a sticker, it's a real headlight in Cars 3 and also in Cars 2. So, does that 95 being there mean that this Mcqueen doesn't have real headlights? I'm not too sure. Or in the movie, does he not have real backlights? I'm not too sure. That's just an interesting detail. It might be an error. There is the other side, and there is the base. Not like a unique error only on mine. It's on this version of it too. I'm saying it might be an inaccuracy with the car. So yeah, just your generic, typical Rusty's Mcqueen, but it all changes when you put the accessory piece on him. And I really think this is one of the best accessories Mattel has ever done. They just absolutely hit it out of the park with this Mcqueen. It really looks like it was pulled right out of the movie. Everything about it is so great. The fact that the icing drips down to here, the fact that the mouth was molded in was really unique and interesting. All of the confetti, just all the like bumps and lumps in the icing or whipped cream or whatever it is. The fact that it drips down further on this side and like covers part of the wheels, it looks so good. And I love the fact that it drips down inconsistently on either side. It's just a completely unique piece. I really think, like I said, that they just hit it out of the park with this Mcqueen when they really didn't have to. They didn't have to go as above and beyond with this Mcqueen that appears in the movie for like 2 seconds, but they did, and I'm so glad that they did. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another day of suggestions. Bye now.